a superhero movie about mental health. Another level. This movie is on another level. I've seen this a second time just the other night. And yes, this movie might have some holes in it. It might be too hokey at times. But man, I have connected to each one of these characters because of this movie. I've loved all of them. I'm a sucker for Marvel and superheroes in the MCU. I'm a sucker for it. I love all of these characters in front of you. I love all of them. But I love them even more after this film. Special shout out to Taskmaster. I don't like what they did. If you haven't seen this movie, I might talk about that in the spoiler section later. Anyways, but in case you don't know what this movie is about, basically this group in front of you, they have been unwillingly and unknowingly assembled, and upon doing so, they have unleashed something that nobody can really handle, at least not through force. Oh, I think I did that okay. It's an interesting way to do a superhero film where you still get a lot of the superhero fun stuff. The combat scenes in here are awesome. There is a scene where you have most of them fighting each other. The four on the right, beautiful, beautiful fight sequence. But this movie is more than just superheroes throwing punches. Each one of these characters, all of them, they have a dark history, and that history has been weighing on all of them in different ways. And what's really fun about that is it shows you that you can have blood on your ledger, right? Remember Black Widow Natasha, she used to say that? You can be responsible for bad things in your life and still turn it around. I think that's wonderful. You may not be great, you may not be perfect, but you're trying to do better. There you go. That's what this movie is. It's fantastic. Obviously, Florence Pugh is amazing. She's killer in this film. She leads the way for sure, but she doesn't diminish the other characters, and I think that takes real talent. David Harbour, he's always the comic relief, but the only thing I don't like about what they do with him in this movie is he really is a cool superhero. I want to see him do even more stuff. Too much comedy, not enough action for him. He's funny, he's hilarious. I love his bits, but I just want to see him do a bit more in the next film, whatever he's going to be in. Sebastian Stan's Bucky. I love Bucky. I've loved him ever since Winter Soldier. I know he's a more tame Winter Soldier now, but I like his character growth is fantastic. He goes from this brainwashed assassin to a senator. He's still Bucky. It's awesome. It's really cool. I love seeing that he's getting to live his life. I find that wonderful. Hannah John Kamen. Did I say her name? I had to double check. I really like her. I love her abilities. I love her personality. Again, though, I want to see her with more. They do quite a bit with her in the movie, but I really appreciate what she can do. She's fun. She's a fun anti-hero, I'll call her. You don't get to see as much of her and her background. She talks about it a bit, but I wanted more from her too. Olga Kurylenko as Taskmaster. Same thing. I really enjoyed her character. I know people didn't like her being Taskmaster in the Black Widow movie. I know that's definitely a big deviation off of Taskmaster in the comics. I understand, but I've really grown to appreciate her growth as well. Kind of similar to Bucky, brainwashed assassin, now coming into her own, and you really feel she's coming into her own in this film. But again, they don't do enough with her. Wyatt Russell as U.S. agent. I gotta say, so the debate on which one's the best Captain America, right? You got Steve Rogers, right? You got Sam Wilson, and you got John Walker. Now, I I love all three of them. I really do. I mean, I love all three of them. I love them all quite a bit. They bring such a different appeal to the shield and the mantle. I John Walker, he is not a good guy, right? He's not a terrible guy either. He is a guy that is deeply flawed compared to Steve Rogers. That's the big thing there is the contrast between him and Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers is a heart of gold man, right? John Walker is not. But that also makes him more human, more grounded, somebody who is struggling with himself. And ultimately, even though he's done terrible things, he wants to do better. And you see that. And I love it. I think that's really important. And it's just awesome seeing him fight. I think he is physically the strongest super soldier around. Awesome. Awesome. By the way, he's also Kurt Russell's and Goldie Hawn's son. Oh my gosh. Wonderful actor. Fantastic. Speaking of celebrity parents, Lewis Pullman, son of actor Bill Pullman. You know, the president from the Independence Day movie? Yes, him. Another fantastic actor. This kid right here, I call him a kid. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. This awesome dude, he is my favorite character in this film. I'm trying not to get into spoilers. I'll just say, watch for this man right here. Oh boy. More in a second. You know what? I usually, when I think of a number to rate a film, it kind of pops into my head right away. 9 out of 10. There it is. 9 out of 10. I've connected with each of these people and I love it. That's how you know it's a good movie. If you care about the people in the movie, it's a good movie. Okay, now I'm gonna get into spoilers. So, like I share if you like what I'm saying. Comment if you do or don't. Spoiler time. Let's go. Lewis Pullman, he is Bob, aka the Sentry, aka the Void. Uh, wonderful, wonderful character. Dude struggling from severe depression, severe use, if you know what I'm saying. And they give him the ultimate a million exploding suns super soldier serum. Smart move. That's the whole gist right there. He's more powerful than all of them. They can't do anything to him. But he's so goofy. He's so timid and fun. Look at him with that face back there. He has such moments of great highs and great lows. I'm salivating to see more of him. Yes, I know his void look wasn't all that great, but I think for what it is, for what he is, I'm sold. Oh, and Taskmaster again. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. I'm just saying, I can't believe they killed her off so soon. Dumb. I really liked her. I wanted to see more, and they just gone. Waste. Okay, okay, I'm done. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys later.